Hey kids, Comic Book Man here to remind you that the Alternate Reality Spotlight Sale begins on February the 15th and it runs through the 20th. It'll be a whole week of savings here at the store. And what's the spotlight on this month? Women creators. That's right. All of my trade paperbacks featuring female creators are going to be buy two, get a third one free. Now, which women creators are we talking about? Fine folks like Jill Thompson, Devin Grayson, Gail Simone, Elaine Lee, Catherine Immerman, and many, many others. They'll all be here at the store, and for that whole week, you buy any two, you get a third one free. That's only here at Alternate Reality, so stop on down.
It's time for wrestling news, and I happen to know that Bo wrestles with the all-you-can-eat buffet at IHOP.
Ha ha hardy har har!
Wrestling news, episode 22. Truculent is the truck driver.
How you doing there, boys and girls? Welcome back to Comicbookmans Video Outhouse. Coming to you, as always, from the pastoral Mount Greenwood neighborhood of Chicago, specifically at the corner of 111th and Kedzie. The alternate reality, the comic book emporium. I like that word.
Emporium's good. I like that.
Yeah, okay. Anyway.
The thesaurus, kids, in case you haven't figured it out.
Yeah, that's, hey, education. Not just on matters of what we're talking about here.
Hey, where's Frank Kraft?
Whatever that is. Anyway, the topic of today is TNA news, and joining me, as he always does, to help me figure out what I'm talking about is...
Bo, how you doing, kids?
That's Bocepheus.
I won't be coughing anytime during this bit.
The Lord, I hope not. One sickie's enough. Oh, and thank you for the good wishes. They meant a lot to me while I was convalescing.
Warmed the cockles of my heart, and I wasn't even sick.
Yes, we're talking today about TNA, and... TNA's getting ambitious. They're going to challenge Vince, aren't they?
They're going to Monday starting in March.
Monday. There's another wrestling show on Monday.
Right opposite Raw. Well, they haven't figured out the time slot yet, but it's going to be Mondays. It's going to be one live show a month so far, and they're going to tape 3 shows after that point. Now, the WWE is going, wait a minute, if they do that, then there'll be absolute competition. So they're thinking
we must crush them.
No, they're thinking about going to the 3-hour format, which works really well because Vince doesn't believe a show should go past 90 minutes.
Yeah, okay, great. Vince, this is the competition you need to start putting out some quality stuff again. Because you're at your best when somebody's pushing you around. Anyway, not too much more to be said. TNA is going to Monday with their complement of talent, minus one really big name, and that would be...
Well, there's a little bit of a dispute with Jeff Hardy.
A little bit.
They say he signed a contract or agreed to a contract. Hardy says, I haven't signed anything. Hardy was only on that first show. Now, his court case will be he'll be going to court in Monroe County.
Yeah. Jeff's got some other matters on his mind.
Yeah, he'll be going to court in North Carolina on the 17th of March. And they also added another charge here. They said, he had some Vicodin on him, so we're going to charge him with that too. But
that's
they say he had Vicodin.
Conspiracy to traffic.
Yes.
That's not just possession, kids. They get you on conspiracy to traffic. That's big time trouble.
But they're like, who's he selling it to? They don't even know how many Vicodin he had. He had like
that's
4
why they're
going
to have the trial, I guess.
But he says he hasn't signed anything yet. And so, honestly, the way this is going, if he goes to trial and he gets off, he'll be in the WWE by the end of the year.
Yeah, okay. More legal news. A lawsuit involving Hulk Hogan's son, Nick.
Nick had another accident. Well, we've gone through this in earlier things. The lawsuit involving Nick and running into a car with the Graziano family, it no longer involves Linda.
And why is that?
Linda settled with the family because Linda was there wasn't much of a link to Linda because Linda was in California when all this happened.
She bailed right on out.
She bailed on it right away.
Since her and Hulkster are no longer her and Hulkster, she got away from this as quick as possible.
And she says she's about to write a tell-all book.
Oh,
which will tell all of Hogan's dirty secrets.
I bet Hulksters just can't wait for that.
Yeah.
But in the meantime, maybe he should bring his mediation skills to his domestic life, because I hear he's trying it with somebody else.
Well, no, that's not it. The issues between Awesome Kong and TNA are kind of over with. She did ask for her release from the company. They didn't give her a release. She still has issues with Bubba the Love Sponge, who's one of Hogan's buddies, but everyone has issues with Bubba because they all think he's a jerk.
Except for Hogan, who's
one of his buddies. Except for Hogan and Bishoff, who like him.
But I guess there was a big summit, a powwow, if you will.
Kong talked to Hogan. She talked to Bischoff. She said, well, I'm still a little upset about the fact that I'm getting screwed on pay.
Slavery!
But, yeah, and she hasn't been on TV since all this has happened. But they've sort of like, well, we're going to try to work this out in some way, shape, or form. Because it's not as if she can go to the WWE because she doesn't really have the body to be a WWE.
No, definitely not diva potential. Anyway, Hogan, the news note says it was a meeting between her, Bischoff, and Hogan. So maybe he's going for humanitarian of the year or peace negotiator at large.
He's going to Helsinki after that.
Yes, he's going to go to Helsinki, and what a fun time he'll have.
Well, you know, brother.
Yeah, that's right. Thank you from the Peanut Gallery. In more lawsuit news, I guess, Ring of Honor.
Ring of Honor's filed a lawsuit against Ric Flair. They claim he owes them over $40,000. He did make an agreement to show up at a bunch of shows. He only went to one. He was also supposed to be on the Ring of Honor TV show, which I don't get on my cable system. And so they're saying, you know, we gave you 50 grand. You made one appearance. You owe us 40. And Flair's saying, I don't think I owe you anything. But they're like, well, yeah, we kind of like have our money back.
Yeah, okay. Seems like everybody wants to sue Flair over some such thing or one another.
He's got the money. He's got all that alimony to pay.
Yeah, come on. He's got expenses. Leave the poor man alone.
Free.
They really aren't. And those robes, 25 grand a piece.
He walks around naked in them all the time.
It ain't easy being Rick, let me tell you. Misunderstandings. Rob Van Dam, he thought he was doing something that he isn't. Or
well, Rob Van Dam, he did a direct-to-DVD movie that's coming out at the end of this month called The Wrong Side of Town.
Yes.
He's the star of the film.
He is.
But
most screen time, that means, right?
Well, yes, he has the most screen time.
Central to the story.
The only problem is he actually saw a copy of the box cover for the DVD. And guess who's on the cover of the box cover?
I assume not him, since we're talking about it?
Batista's on the cover.
Batista
worked on the film for 2 whole days.
Really?
But according to the box cover, The Wrong Side of Town stars Dave Batista.
Yeah, great. Okay.
What the hell's wrong with you people?
So if you see Rob not wanting to say, that's right, Mr. I took it in the butt, well, how do you top that? You can't, so
we're done.
We're going to bail.
We're going to go hang out at RVD.
That's right.
He's got some of the best green product I've ever seen.
We're going to watch him.
Wink, nudge,
yes. Something about 4:20 in the afternoon. Yeah. I don't know what it means. Anyway, that's it for TNA News.
This is Bo.
And Uncle Peter.
Uncle Peter, who's recovering from
Give him the website first.
I'm getting better. Hey, yo, we're getting there. Don't overshoot the coverage.
Look to me like you were closing it off.
We are, but we take a route to do this. What that phantom voice, who we really didn't need to hear from, was trying to convey was all of this info, TNA, wrestling, movies, world events. I don't know.
Hat size.
Recipes,
exactly.
Shoe shopping.
Right, Olympic coverage. I don't know.
Olympic coverage.
It's all found on the website, which is Sarah.
Stop off at the store's website, www.myalternatereality.com.
Thanks for stopping by. Comicbookmans Video Outhouse.
Cruise by anytime.
Cruise by anytime. We'd love to see you and your money.
Make your comments. Say if you like us or don't. Say something. Don't be shy.
Today kind of sucked, but
don't be shy.
Look at it this way. We can only get better, right? So, see ya!
Hey kids, it's me, your TV pal Comic Book Man, to remind you that the February Hero of the Month here at Alternate Reality is none other than the Todd McFarlane immortal creation, Spawn! That's right, Spawn. All of our Spawn trade paperbacks at Alternate Reality are 25% off all month long. Now this isn't the junky stuff, this isn't the overstock, this isn't the stuff I can't get rid of. It's every single Spawn trade paperback in the house. We got Spawn, we got Violator, we got Hellspawn, we got Medieval Spawn, we got Sam and Twitch, everyone from the Spawn universe. And it's all 25% off all month long here at Alternate Reality. Alternate Reality is located at 3149 West 111th Street. That's the intersection of 111th and Kedzie in Chicago, the beautiful downtown Mount Greenwood neighborhood. You can always reach us at 773-881-HERO or at the store's website, www.myalternatereality.com.